Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be checking out some of those recent icon purchases and one player that is always slept on every single FIFA. No one really wants to go and purchase him, but then when you get the guy in game, it's a different story. One of the best cards on FIFA 20. So if you can support today's video by leaving a like, that'd be much appreciated. If you're wanting to get your hands on any game codes or games themselves, G2A is your place, link can be found below, use the code Fuji, and also a place to keep up to date with football news around the world, one football, download the app. So 3 players we're taking a look at right now. Ronald Koeman, the 88 rated version, which is the middle one, 670,000, now 20 games played with the card. So I've got a very, very good idea as to what he's going to offer you. With the primes coming out in December though, you've got to be careful. Like let's say Hullet middle version, Patrick Vieira middle version, these players won't really be affected when the primes get released because they're very, very good already. Whereas Ronald Koeman, I think that more than likely people would rather go and purchase the better version on the game. I don't believe like the prime's going to be that expensive, just under $1 mil or around about. And looking at the stat differences, I think it will be worth it. But high attacking, medium defensive work rate. Now with Ronald Koeman, like his defending and physical is amazing, but what this guy is going to provide is the playmaking. With those work rates, he's going to push on. He's got the passing and then that shot, 97 shot power, and I came so close with one of the free kicks and it was just really, really annoying that I was unable to score that. Otherwise that would have been amazing. But Ronald Koeman, played a lot of games and I'll let you know if he's really worth it. Now with Gianfranco Zola, what you're about to see is a few games that made me purchase him on the RTG. 720,000, 10 games, 9 goals, and this is with pristine gameplay. I will show you exactly what Zola is all about. His attributes, you would have seen them before, like the dribbling is there, the shooting, the pace, and for an 85 rated card, it could be the fact that the team itself is just so good, and I can carry the ball with all of these other players. It allows Zola to like take up really good positions, and he feeds off of that. That's also a possibility. And where we've got him on the RTG, we're looking for Zola to like take control of the game. Maybe, he's just not that kind of player. But then we've got Johan Cruyff, 2,469,000 on FIFA 19. I remember I was able to get him for like 1.8. This is the middle version. And then he went up to like 2.2, 2.3. Now he just goes straight in at 2.4 because the way he plays in game, once again, wait until you see these clips. 19 games, 15 goals, 10 assists, which is awesome. Where do I play him? Striker, cam, anywhere. He is a genius. 5-star, 5-star as well, which is just lethal. And his attributes, like really, Cruyff is just about that dribble, shooting. Everything, really, but the dribbling especially. So light on the ball, the finishing, the attack positioning, the pace. Is he worth 2.4 million though, which is very, very pricey, and like I mentioned, the primes are going to be coming out very, very soon. So without further ado, boys, let's get into the clips and I'll break every single one of these players down. Let's go. First things first, it's an absolute pleasure to be playing with Johan Cruyff on FIFA 20. Like the whole game has been built around those types of cards. Neymar, Messi, even Mbappe, Gianfranco Zola, but Johan Cruyff is the real deal. And when I look at like pro teams, top 100 sides, or just those that are pretty competitive on the game, they rarely have Cruyff. And I can understand because of the price, like 2.4 million is more than double Neymar, which is quite ridiculous when you look at like Cruyff's stats compared to Neymar. But what Cruyff has as well is this overpoweredness, you know, when he's running through on goal in like a 1v1 situation and the defender is like tracking back and putting on pressure. I don't know where he gets this strength from. Well, in fact, his aggression and strength stat isn't too low, so that would make a little bit more sense. But in front of goal, he is lethal. And although his shot power is slightly low, and I mentioned that at the start of the video, but with the Hunter Chem style, it boosted up by what, plus 10 or plus 15. In front of goal, he is outstanding. Like he's got the finishing on both sides, he's got the long shots, like he just swipes his leg at it and it glides top corner. Although you do feel like the shot power is there, it's the animations behind the strikes. Like he just knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. With the way he feels on the ball, one of the best, you know, genuinely, like he feels one of the best on the ball. And it's what else you can do with him. Like if you have him as a striker in a 4-4-2, you've got the playmaking and also the finishing. If you use him as a cam, like obviously you know I really love Insigne on this game, and I have him as a cam with a lack of stamina. Whereas Cruyff's got 83, and I didn't feel like that was an issue at all. Some of the games I was using like Hullet striker, Cruyff cam, or then Cruyff striker. I love him wherever because he's going to drift into those positions naturally anyway, and you've got really nice pace. You've got a fantastic finisher inside the box, even though, and outside the box, like just on the edge, even though we're on this new patch, he is just so suited for this game. Playmaking, strength, everything. So if you've got the coins, I'd say 2 million. It is like 2.4 million is pretty expensive for a card, but that is really what he's offering. That's the kind of quality that you're bringing in Cruyff for. He is like so suited for this game. So he gets a massive thumbs up from me. Maybe a little bit pricey, but the guy is always slept on this game. And once his prime starts coming out, his prime icon moments, that's when people will be interested. But trust me, 2.4 million, I mean, I'd keep him for that price. He's that good. Now with Zola, like you would have seen like a lot of these goals already. What is he doing? Like he is unstoppable. Some of the shots, some of the dribbles, like with that strafe dribbling. I mean, the gameplay, what you're about to see is the best that it will ever be, and this was taken like last weekend. No, the weekend just gone. Sorry, the weekend just gone. Maybe a mixture of last week as well, because I've like compiled all of the clips together and made like one big video. So yeah, I didn't just like rush out and play a couple of games and just upload it. I wanted to like properly test these guys to see if they were worthwhile, especially Zola, because I was interested with the way he played for his price. I got him on the RTG. Now I need to replicate this form. I don't know what I was doing, right? And that's why I mentioned maybe it's like the players that I played around him caused him just to get the most out of the card. So it's interesting, right? And maybe that's one of the reasons why like some players don't work for other people, because it is down to the team that they're playing as well. So with Zola, I mean, what is he going to offer? Well, he's got unbelievable shots on the edge and inside the box. His pace felt quite good. The way he was tracking back and breaking up the play felt like Insigne, and the way he felt on the ball was just unbelievable. So again, I just think that he's another player that a few of you guys are going to be interested in. But looking at how he's playing on the RTG, I'm like in two minds now. Is he really that good? Or was I just lucky with the gameplay and I was able to get the most out of him? So yeah, just maybe look at Zola if you're happy with the price. Like he's quite cheap for an icon when it looks to be one of the more meta or suited to the game type players. So 700,000, I think it's a good price, and with the way he was playing for me, obviously by the clips you're seeing, I'd be happy spending that, and I have on the road to glory. And with Ronald Koeman, his tackling is solid, and now playing 20 games with the cards, I've got to say that he's another player that I'm really interested in picking up, maybe for the road to glory, or later on down the line once he gets that prime icon moments, which is going to be absolutely disgusting. And he'll have like that all-important lock-on. Like he's got a bit of AI control as well. Like he pops up when I don't expect him to, and alongside Virgil, like I brought in the Dutch gods. Van der Sar, that's really good. Virgil van Dijk, Ronald Koeman, Hullet, Cruyff, like you name it, we've got them in this team. So I hope that you have enjoyed the goals, and this one especially, this one here, or maybe you would have already seen it, but I'm watching it late. Look at that. Cruyff running through from the halfway line. Nobody's catching him. He's got a bit of strength as well, and then he finished it off with a delicate chip. Like the guy has that finesse. And Zola wasn't too far behind him, but I've got to say that it was very easy using Cruyff. Definitely worth like 2 million coins if you can get him for that price. 2.4 I personally would pay, but 2 million, good price. You're going to love him if you're looking for the dribbles. Zola, I'd say, is still underrated. I'm just needing to try and figure out like what was going wrong on the RTG and get the most out of him for this weekend. But thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, and I will see you boys on the next one. Team out. Peace.